When you turn 60 and beyond, who will truly stand by your side? When you're younger, the answer might seem obvious. Your family, your closest friends, the people you've known for years. But once you turn 60, reality starts to look a little different. Life changes, people get busy, priorities shift, and suddenly you realize that the support system you always believed in might not be as reliable as you once thought. In this video, we're going to uncover 6 essential pillars that become more dependable than family as you get older. This isn't about pushing people away. It's about understanding where real stability comes from and making sure you're not left vulnerable when you need support the most. When you build a strong foundation based on these 6 pillars, you gain the security and independence that will carry you through life's challenges. Stay tuned until the end, because these 6 pillars may completely change the way you think about support. And once you understand them, you'll never feel powerless, alone, or unprepared again. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe and don't forget to like. And if you have any struggles in life, share them in the comments below. Writing them down might help lighten your heart. So, let's start the video. Pillar 1. Your financial stability. The most reliable support you'll ever have isn't a person. It's your financial independence. Money may not buy happiness, but it does buy security, freedom, and peace of mind. The older you get, the more you realize that relying on family for financial help is not a plan. It's a risk. Your children have their own lives, their own expenses, and their own families to take care of. Even if they love you deeply, they may not always be in a position to help when you need it most. Think about Richard, a 72-year-old man who always assumed his children would step in if he ever faced financial trouble. He had helped them through college, lent them money when they needed it, and was always there when they called. But when an unexpected medical issue drained his savings, he turned to his kids for help, only to realize that they were struggling with their own mortgages, their own bills, and their own financial challenges. Not because they didn't care, but because life is unpredictable. That's why financial stability is one of the strongest pillars of support you can build. It's not about being wealthy. It's about being prepared. Ask yourself, 1. Do I have enough saved to cover unexpected expenses? 2. Is my retirement income secure? 3. Have I minimized financial risks that could put me in a vulnerable position? If the answer is no, the time to take action is now. Learn how to budget wisely, avoid unnecessary debt, and invest in long-term stability. Because at the end of the day, your financial security is the one thing that will always stand by you, no matter what life throws your way. Pillar 2. Your physical health. There's one thing in life that no amount of love, money, or support from others can replace: your health. After 60, your body becomes either your greatest ally or your biggest obstacle. The truth is, you can have all the financial security in the world, but if your health fails, your freedom disappears. And while family may care about you, they can't exercise for you, can't eat the right foods for you, and can't stop the effects of aging for you. That responsibility falls entirely on you.
Too many people neglect their health, assuming that when the time comes, someone will be there to take care of them. But the reality is, even if your family loves you, they have their own lives. They may not have the time, energy, or ability to be your caregiver. And depending on others to manage your well-being can leave you feeling powerless. Take the story of Carl, a 68-year-old man who had always been active in his younger years, but let himself go after retirement. He figured he had plenty of time to get back in shape. But before he knew it, 1. His energy levels dropped. 2. His mobility declined. 3. Simple tasks became difficult. His children visited when they could, but they couldn't be there every day to help him. Eventually, he realized that if he wanted to maintain his independence, he had to take control of his health. Not tomorrow, not next year, but now. You don't have to train like an athlete, but small, consistent efforts make all the difference. Move your body every day. Eat foods that fuel you instead of harm you. Take your checkup seriously. If you've been ignoring warning signs, aches that won't go away, difficulty walking, changes in energy levels, it's time to stop pushing them aside. Your future self will thank you for every healthy choice you make today. Because at the end of the day, your strongest support system isn't your children, your siblings, or your friends. It's your own ability to stay strong, active, and capable. If you're still watching, comment 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button now so you never miss a video. Pillar 3. Your social circle. As you grow older, you may notice that your social circle starts to shrink. Friends move away. Some get caught up in their own families. Others, unfortunately, pass away. And while you may have children and family, they have their own busy lives. So, who will be there for you when you need someone to talk to? Think about Martha, a 65-year-old woman who spent her entire life focused on her children. She sacrificed her social life, assuming that her family would always be there. But once her kids grew up and moved away, she found herself alone. Loneliness is one of the biggest struggles people face after 60. It doesn't just make you sad, it affects your mental and physical health. Studies show that isolation can lead to increased risk of dementia, higher chances of depression, weakened immune system. But the good news, it's never too late to rebuild your social circle. How to strengthen this pillar? Join a community group or club. Reconnect with old friends. Make an effort to meet new people, whether through hobbies, volunteering, or local events. Friendships aren't just for young people. They are a lifelong necessity. Surround yourself with people who bring joy, laughter, and companionship into your life. Because when times get tough, having a strong social circle can make all the difference. Pillar 4. Your sense of purpose. After retirement, many people struggle with a lack of direction. For years, your life was filled with responsibilities, work, raising children, managing a home. But once those responsibilities change, what's left? Some people feel lost. They wake up wondering, what's my purpose now? Without purpose, life can feel empty. Think about John, a retired executive. His entire identity was tied to his career. When he retired at 67, he felt useless. He spent his days watching TV, feeling as if he no longer mattered. It wasn't until he started mentoring young entrepreneurs that he found a new sense of fulfillment. How to strengthen this pillar? Explore new hobbies or revisit old passions. Volunteer and give back to the community. Set new personal goals, learning a skill, writing a book, traveling. Your purpose doesn't retire when you do. Finding something meaningful to focus on will keep your mind sharp, your spirit alive, and your days fulfilling. Because having a reason to wake up every morning is one of the most powerful forms of support you can have. Pillar 5. Your emotional resilience. Life after 60 comes with challenges, health concerns, losses, unexpected changes. The truth is, no one can protect you from sadness or hardship. But what truly matters is how you handle it. Emotional resilience is what keeps you going when life gets tough. It's the ability to stay strong, bounce back, and adapt, no matter what happens. Think about Lisa, a 70-year-old woman who lost her husband after 40 years of marriage. The grief was overwhelming, but instead of shutting down, she leaned on positive coping mechanisms, therapy, journaling, and connecting with supportive friends. How to strengthen this pillar? Practice gratitude. Focus on what's still good in your life. Develop a positive mindset. Problems are temporary, but your strength is permanent. Learn to manage stress through meditation, exercise, or talking to someone. Your mental and emotional strength will determine whether you thrive or suffer in your later years. Because at the end of the day, the strongest support system is the one inside you. Pillar 6. Your ability to adapt. If there's one thing guaranteed in life, it's change. Your body changes, your relationships evolve. The world around you keeps moving forward. And the people who struggle the most in old age, they are the ones who resist change. Think about Michael, a 75-year-old man who refused to learn new technology. He didn't want a smartphone, didn't want to use online banking, and didn't keep up with modern changes. Over time, he became dependent on others for simple tasks. His kids had to book his appointments, handle his bills, and manage his life. On the other hand, Susan, also 75, made an effort to learn. She took online classes, embraced new tools, and stayed independent. How to strengthen this pillar? Stay open to learning, whether it's technology, new skills, or new ways of thinking. Accept that change is natural. Resisting it only makes life harder. Focus on growth, because life doesn't stop just because you're older. The more you embrace change, the more control you have over your life. Because adapting to new realities keeps you independent, capable, and strong. Final thoughts. After 60, you may not be able to rely on others the way you once did, but that's okay, because you don't need to. When you build these 6 pillars: 1. Financial stability to secure your future. 2. Physical health to maintain your independence. 3. A strong social circle to keep you connected. 4. A sense of purpose to make life meaningful. 5. Emotional resilience to handle life's challenges. Chapter 6. The ability to adapt to anything that comes your way. You are never truly alone. You are never helpless. Because when you invest in yourself, you create the strongest support system possible, one that never leaves you. Now tell me, which of these pillars do you need to work on the most? Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.